Good size and shape. Yeah, we can use this. Arigato. Right, I'll get going then. Can't afford to stop. Too much to make. Those flames were a bit strange though. I hope it doesn't mean more trouble.
I'm embarrassed to ask, but could you do me a small favor? Arigato. The thing is...
Everything you requested has been delivered now, my dear. It seems rather a lot for the bathhouse repairs. Has someone got a little carried away, perhaps?
Perhaps. But I'd rather go overboard with repairs now than wait for her to break. That's what I wanted to ask you. Would you gather some other things I need? The karakuri that heats the water hasn't been working so well lately. It can't be fixed without some kimono materials.
Oh, if you're going hunting, be careful. There are some worrying rumors flying around among the merchants. I say rumors, and you immediately think about kimono? A hunter through and through. Yeah, it's the seas around Minato. They're so rough lately.
People are saying that it must be the work of kimono.
Oh, Natsume.
Sorry to interrupt. I couldn't help overhearing. The merchants who supply the forge are struggling too. They're being forced to take detours because they can't come by sea. But we can't ask anyone to hunt the kimono because we don't know where it is. If it even is a kimono at all. Are you alright, Nobu?
Oh, yeah. Just thinking. It's a fine kettle of fish, isn't it? I ordered some reading material from up north the other day as well. But the book couldn't be delivered by sea, so the merchant had to come through the canyon. Long story short, he ran into kimono. In his haste, he dropped it. And I was really hoping to read that one. I'll have to go and fetch it myself later.
From Akikure Canyon? Don't you think you should ask a hunter? That would be far less risky. And there just so happens to be an ideal candidate right here.
I can't ask for yet another favor. No, it's my problem. I should fix it. Or not. Maybe that's risking the bow to save the stern. Alright, fine. Consider this a formal request. Could you please fetch my book from the Harvest Canyon? The merchant said he dropped it near a cave. While you're heading to the canyon, I'll try to find out more details and let you know via that karakuri of yours.
Good to see you fit in well. Healthy folk, healthy town, I always say. The arrival of the Tsuruhashi has breathed new life into Minato's own carpenters. Everyone's pulling together to rebuild after that awful business with Amaterasu. That Ren woman is a force to be reckoned with, huh? She tells me she's planning to rebuild the storehouse next. Yes, everything seems to be going swimmingly. Although, there is one fly in the ointment. Some of the materials we need aren't reaching us. It seems a kimono at Ryusagi Fort is causing the trouble. Without those materials, I don't think the construction of the new storehouse will get very far. You wouldn't be able to hunt the beast responsible, would you? Things are difficult enough without it hindering any trade routes. Our carpenters and the Tsuruhashi are working so well together at the moment. I'd hate for this to put a damper on it.
The ripples of change pass over what pain and suffering Amaterasu has wreaked upon our town. No doubt, many will want to forget such a woeful day in our history. but to remember only the final chapter of the tale. No, a story must be told from start to finish. I yearn for every detail. How the battle unfolded, how the darkest hour of our town turned to light. So tell me of the mighty bird. Fill me with tales of valor in the face of her blinding power.
Chance to talk, do we? Perhaps I could give you a short history of the area. Many battles have been fought in the Harvest Canyon, or Akikure Canyon, to give it its proper name. You've probably heard about the monks who once fought in that area. But there were others. A general who had his sights on the west was defeated there too. And the samurai once charged on horseback through enemy ranks in the canyon, so his master could escape. It's a trist place, I find. So many people have died there for things they believe in. And now, they all lie in the mud, forgotten, under the kimono's feet. Shards shouldn't be far away now. Golden sand. That doesn't sound like the sort of material I was expecting. Perhaps there's something amiss. Be careful.
Go, man.
ありがとう。Those materials should do nicely. The golden sand is very strange though. I'll mention it to people who might care, in case it's important. Thank you. Let me quickly mix this up. There. All done. The bath is ready, and I can tell it has lots of wonderful healing properties. Perhaps you'd like to be the first to try it as a little thank you. No need to pay. You're always so kind to me. It's important to forget work from time to time. A bath is a good way to relax. How was it? I hope you feel refreshed. Oh, konnichiwa.
Ah, Chief! Busy as ever? When you can spare the time, I can spare some sake. Ah! I'm not the only one with a thirst to quench then. The usual spot? You're getting senile before me! The watchtower! Where else? The better the view, the better the sake. You know the adage. So, how's it going then? How's Minato's reconstruction champion finding the work? Must be tough for a hunter like you. It's not your usual fare. Oh no, I've done my part. I've had enough of leadership. The battle against Amaterasu before reminded me that too much responsibility doesn't suit me. I've always enjoyed a drink up here. I like looking out over town. It's changed a fair bit since you showed up, mind you. And if you stick around, I'm fairly sure it'll prosper more and more. But that's your decision, of course. It's funny how things down here can change so much, while up there everything stays... Huh? Wait. Look at the night sky. It shouldn't be that color. Is there a fire? That looks like smoke rising over the hills. We'd better get out there fast and see what's happened. Just as I feared, a wildfire. Isn't the great Sakura over that way? I'll go back to town and report. You get closer and assess the fire. It's two kimono fighting again. A flaming bird and a wind tiger. And that caused the huge fire? I suppose after Amaterasu and the giant bear, we shouldn't be surprised.
So that explains the golden sand and the flames that Tamakazura and others have mentioned. I had a feeling it would be the unwelcome influence of some kemono or other. Neither the bird nor the tiger have been seen around Minato before. At least I can find no record of them. I suspect they've migrated here from other regions. Everyone knows Hinomoto is plagued by war. These kemono have probably been displaced as a result, and wandered into this region by chance.
So this is all being caused by war? The samurai certainly cause a lot of trouble. Not that I can talk.
Those kemono must be trying to lay claim to new territory here in our land, and fighting each other for dominance. I'm sorry to say, it looks as though we'll have to eliminate both of them. Otherwise, the fires along the Harugasumi Way will only get worse. And if the flames spread too close to Minato...
The town will be turned into an uninhabitable pile of ash. After all our reconstruction efforts.
I'm sorry to ask you time and again like this, but no one else could do it. Will you hunt the pair of them?
Did they go separate ways after they clashed? Or are they both still on the old Blossom Trail?
I imagine they've retreated to their respective established territories for the time being. That being the Spirit Isle and Akikura Canyon, or so it would seem from the fires in Golden Sand that have been cited recently.
These are kemono from foreign parts, Chief. I don't mean to preach to Buddha, but make sure you're prepared. I feel bad just standing around here, but I'd be no help anyway. Stay alert out there. They don't sound like any kemono I've encountered before.